Greetings, fellow hunters, and welcome to the Smile Kitchen. I'm Smiles, and thanks for joining me. Today, I want to welcome all the new players to Monster Hunter Wilds with a quick tutorial on how to find your friends, so you can immediately get hunting together, because I know this was confusing for me and my friends when we started. I play on PC, but these instructions will all be in-game, so they should work across all platforms. Then, we'll go more into what all these different social systems are, and lastly, I'll give you a little insight into what these games are all about and what to expect from this one and others should you choose to go back and play those, and you should. So, if this is your first Monster Hunter game, welcome. We are so happy to have you, and we hope you stay. Now, let's get you finding friends and hunting together. I started a brand new playthrough just so I could be certain of where exactly you can start finding friends, and you can start finding people after the intro sequence concludes and you fight your very first monster. Once you are safely at the base camp, you'll just need to say hi to a few folks with quest markers, then enter your tent for the first time. After you leave the tent, the game will inform you that you now have access to lobbies, and will give you a brief pop-up tutorial on how they work and put you in a recommended lobby. These will usually be full of players of about your same level, and will either be local or global depending on your system settings. Now, we just need to find your Hunter ID and or Lobby ID. You do not need to be in your tent or speaking to a handler. Just open your start menu and click or bumper over to the communication tab and select the member list. This is where you can see all the different connectivity lists like the lobby list, friends list, followers, etc. We are looking for the lobby list, which should be first, and your name will appear at the very top, and in the column next over is your Hunter ID. This works just like a friend code, and you can use this to find friends and that they can use to find you. Just go over to the Hunter search section and input their code, or they can input yours there. After only one of you sends a friend request and the other accepts, you can then find each other in the Friends tab and enter each other's lobbies that way. Alternatively, over on the right, you can find the lobby ID that you can use to search by. Say if you're trying to meet up with people you're not sure if you want to befriend yet, or if you are meeting up with a lot of people you want to befriend all at once. Once you're in that same lobby, you can find each other from the lobby list and send friend requests that way. And now, you should all be able to find each other. For large friend groups or small communities, the squads are where large groups of people can commonly hang out and find each other, but if a friend is in a public lobby, you should be able to join that lobby, no problem. So, now that you're all partied up, what do link parties and environment links do? Link parties bind up to 4 players to immediately share quest invitations with each other if you're trying to hunt with specific people. Once someone posts a quest, a pop-up invite appears for the others, and if they miss it, it'll be in your invites tab. You do not need to be in the same lobby to be in a link party if you don't want to. You'll just only be able to see each other during quests and not in hubs. The way quests and investigations work, link parties are a great tool to make teaming up efficient. Environment links, on the other hand, allow you to pull other players from the link party into the inviting player's environment, allowing you all to go off in the wilds together to gather, explore, hunt, out in the thick of it, only bound to the guild by your handler. Doing this is how they've allowed us to go on our own expeditions together. You don't need to be in the same lobby to use this feature either. If you're not, you'll be pulled to the same hub and you'll all stay there together until either people travel to other zones or the environment link is manually disbanded. For practical use, if you check your area details and forecast and someone has an upsurge in materials the group wants or has a really nice string of monsters coming up, then you can all go gather those materials or take on as many of those monsters as you want. This is also a great tool for roleplay if you want to go out into the wilds and survive together. I know I have a backstory for my hunter. I know any longtime hunters are watching this just waiting for me to mention the guild cards. These used to serve as the friend system in these games, but now, rather than lean into it as the whole friend system, they still exist as a way to view other players' statistics. You can customize many aspects of these to personalize or make them more appealing as well, but they are less an integral part of the friend system this time around, which is kind of a bummer, but still cool. So I think that's about all I've got for today. I really wanted to keep this video brief and focus more on getting to the points and being more helpful. I wanted to make this video specifically because Monster Hunter Wilds is finally here, and it's the biggest game yet in a very niche franchise, and there are some growing pains and old aches that come with that. I know this game has been out for a few months by now, but I know people will continue to get into it as time goes on. If you're new to these games, then welcome. We're so happy to have you, and we hope you'll stick around and keep coming back. The community here has been so helpful and welcoming during my time ever since mainly playing Monster Hunter World, and it continues to be friendly and helpful. The most important thing to remember about this beloved franchise, though, is that at its core, it is now and has always been about the sweet, sweet combat. Learning your weapon, the environment, the monster's attacks, the tools and items you have, that satisfaction when everything clicks together, and experiencing that with friends. It is also a series usually intended for many hours of play, and to that end there are many systems that are gradually introduced, then others that will make them irrelevant, and more still that are always present and beneficial that get ignored. But I promise that with just a little patience, learning these systems in each game will provide a much more streamlined and enjoyable experience overall, and make it easier to fill those long hours with hunting instead of gathering or managing. So, please comment below if you found this helpful. Let me know if there's anything that I missed or if there's anything else in this game that can use more explaining. I'm happy to help. Subscribe also to see that next video and my next upcoming video in Defense of the Hammer. Out of 14 weapons, every game usually has at least one that falls short, and I've heard that in Wilds people think it's the hammer, but I think it's just misunderstood. I believe by now it may have gotten its update, but I think my points still stand. If you'd like to get in hunts with me and other chill hunters, please check out the Smile Kitchen Discord and Twitch linked below. I hope to see you out there. For now, I've been Smiles, and the kitchen is closed. Happy hunting!